Today I'm going to be teaching you how to build a simple greenhouse like this in Minecraft. Let's begin. First of all, you're going to need to find a location. Somewhere flat like this will do just fine. Now, your first step is to add an outline. I used a 31 by 11 area. Next, you need to swap out your outline for stripped dark oak logs. After you've done that, place upward facing stripped dark oak logs every 3 blocks. However, leave a 4-block gap in the middle. Next, depending on which side has more land, bring out these 4 spare blocks like this. Now, add a small arch like this, and then have the exact same arch, just a few blocks back. Now it's time to add a few bigger arches. You can create these arches by pillaring 5 blocks up with stripped dark oak logs, placing 2 stairs, pillaring another 4 blocks up, placing 2 stairs, pillaring another 2 blocks up. Do the exact same thing on the other side, and then connecting the 2 sides with half slabs, and then placing a layer of stripped dark oak logs. Place these arches on every single up-facing logs, as well as 2 right above the entrance. Now we need to add the glass. Your greenhouse should look much more like this now. Also, on these side walls, just add glass 1 block back. Now it's time to focus on the interior. Start by replacing all the floor with path blocks. This will not be permanent, but it will just make it easier. Then add a path like this that separates the interior into different sections. I use trapdoors because there are 2 main benefits, but I'll get into them in just a few seconds. Now you need to fill in these different sections. I recommend for one of them having crops in them. And if you use trapdoors, you can hide water underneath, which will completely water all your crops. You could also add a weeping willow tree. And to build a weeping willow, it's quite simple. You just have to build up a trunk, spread out 2 branches, making sure that they're both at different heights, and you should end up with a trunk like this. Also, you can have more branches, it's just that this size works best in the space we have. And then bring leaves down at different heights. And make sure not to do this just on the front, but on the back as well. So now your tree should look like this. Now we need to fill in the other sections. You could add hanging plants, which you can do by pillaring fences all the way up to the top arch, or maybe you could add a small desert section. It's completely up to you. You could also add lanterns at the top of the arches like this. So now that we've completed the interior, it's time to work back on the exterior. Start by continuing that path out that we have on the inside. And one of the other advantages of using trapdoors is that you can hide lighting underneath. That way, no mobs will spawn outside your greenhouse. Finally, you could add a tree outside, or maybe even some bone meal. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like that smash button, subscribe for more weekly Minecraft tutorials, clicking the video on the left or the one on the right. Thank you and goodbye.